So recently, I've been practicing my aim quite a bit. So as most of you guys know, I recently built my brand new PC that gives me a lot better FPS, and I've recently wanted to practice my aim a lot. So I installed Kovaaks FPS Aim Trainer on Steam and have started training. And in today's video, I would like to share exactly what my routine is to improve at Fortnite. Aiming is quite an important tool in Fortnite, and this is going to be the ultimate routine if you guys do have Kovaaks installed. So if you guys don't know, Kovaaks is an online FPS aim trainer that you guys can get on Steam for $5 to $10. I would highly recommend it if you guys do take Fortnite competitive seriously. So before I get into exactly what the drills are, I'm going to be explaining exactly what the best settings are for practicing your Fortnite aim on Kovaaks. I would recommend that you guys use a Fortnite to Kovaaks aim sense calculator so you can translate your Fortnite sense to your Kovaaks sense. I would also recommend that for FOV, you guys try to use 103 Overwatch FOV. Please keep in mind that in all of these clips, I am not using 103 Overwatch FOV because I was using a different type, but I would highly recommend that you guys try to use that FOV. And in terms of settings and stuff, I would suggest that you guys try to use the hide gun feature so that you guys don't see a fat gun whenever you are aim training. Alright, that's it for the settings, and let's get on to the video. So giving some preface before we get into exactly what the drills are, there's going to be 3 types of aiming that I'm going to cover in this video. There's going to be click timing, flicking, and tracking. So essentially, click timing is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically when you try to click on point to hit a target. This is the type of aim that's going to help you with trying to land sniper shots, trying to land bow shots, and also trying to land some AR tags for Storm Surge. So then the second type of aim is known as flicking. Flicking is the type of aim that's going to help you with your shotgun. It's also going to help you a lot with your AR flicks if you guys are trying to get some flicks on multiple opponents in the air. This can also help you greatly with pistols, revolvers, and such guns like that. And then the last type of aim is known as tracking. This is the type of aim that ensures that you track your opponent for a certain amount of time in a given space. Now this is what's going to help mostly with your SMG and your assault rifle aim. This is what's going to help you beam your opponents out of the air or when you're in a box with them. So getting into the first section, the first drill that I would recommend for click timing is known as Popcorn Sparky. In Popcorn Sparky, there's going to be many targets that are bouncing around all around you, and you guys need to track the targets and then click on them at the right time in order to eliminate them. This is a drill that will really help a lot with your bow aim, and it'll also help if you guys want to try to get some revolver tags on opponents jumping or flying around through the air. Popcorn Sparky is a drill that I would recommend you guys try to do for roughly 5 minutes. Now the next drill I would recommend for click timing is known as Bounce 180. This is sort of similar to Popcorn Sparky, however it is different in the context that the targets do move a little bit faster and you do have a weapon with more ammo. So in this drill, you guys are basically going to be clicking targets that are bouncing around, but you guys will have to do so quicker and it's going to be a little bit easier to hit them. What's important here is the speed and precision at which you hit these targets. This is naturally going to help your close range shots if you guys are trying to improve at your click timing. And then the final drill that I would recommend for click timing is called Floating Heads Timing 400. This is a drill that's really going to help with your pinpoint precision of click timing. This is going to help a lot if you guys are trying to look for very precise shots with your assault rifle. A good example of when you're going to be using this is if you're in a base looking for Storm Surge tags during a stacked FNCS lobby. I would highly recommend that you try to do both Bounce 180 and Floating Heads timing for a total of 5 minutes. So each one I would recommend you do for 2.5 minutes. The next section of aim, known as flicking, has 3 drills that I'm going to be explaining to you guys. So the first drill is known as Reaction Timing Easy. Now the reason that I'm saying easy is because the hard versions of this drill are quite difficult, and I would recommend that you start with the easier versions. So this drill is not only going to help with your flicking, it's also going to help you with your reaction time, which is really going to help with your shotgun aim quite a lot. In Fortnite, you can never really tell when an opponent is going to jump out and randomly appear, so you need to be able to adapt and practice your shotgun aim in these ways. I would recommend you guys practice this reaction timing drill for about 3 minutes. Now the next drill I'm going to be bringing up is known as Tile Frenzy. This is quite a popular drill amongst Fortnite players because it really works on your fast flicking. Essentially, this drill will present a bunch of cube targets in front of you and you have to flick to each of them very quickly and try to get the highest score. You guys may have seen Mongrel or Tfue doing this before in the past, but I would highly recommend you guys try to spend at least 3 minutes doing this drill because it's really going to help you if you guys need to do fast flicking at any point in your gameplay. And then the last drill for flicking is going to be known as One Wall 6 Targets TE. This drill is very similar to Tile Frenzy, however the difference is that the targets are small spheres. This is very much going to help with your pinpoint precision and your flicking, so it's basically the best of both worlds. You guys are going to be using this if you're trying to hit precise shotgun shots from a distance or from a certain angle. I would recommend that you do this drill for about 3 minutes as well. And now the last section of aim, and I would consider the most important section of aim, is known as tracking. In tracking, the first drill that I would highly recommend you guys try is known as Close Long Strafes Invincible. This drill is going to help your close range SMG and assault rifle aim if you guys are inside of a box, and I would highly recommend you guys try to do this drill for about 5 minutes. This can get difficult and boring at some times, but you guys need to make sure that you're focusing on this drill at all times. The next drill, which is one of my personal favorites, is known as Air Invincible. In this drill, you guys need to track a target through the air and adjust to the sudden movements that it can do. It's going to be changing in all 4 directions, so I would highly recommend you guys try to track this target as best as you can and don't get lazy. This is really going to help you with your in-air AR tracking and also your SMG aim close range. I would recommend you do Air Invincible for a total of 5 minutes as well. And then the last tracking drill that I'm going to be going over is known as Ascended Tracking V3. The reason that I'm saying V3 and not V4 and 5 is because those drills are more adjusted to different types of games than Fortnite. This is the drill that I would recommend for most mid-range tracking gunfights. It's going to help you if you guys are trying to beam somebody, and it's also going to help you when you guys want to get storm surge tags on somebody running past you. I would highly recommend you do this drill also for 5 minutes. So those are the 3 sections of aim and what drills to do for them. Most of the time this will take you less than about 30 to 40 minutes. And I would highly recommend you guys should try to do this at least once a day. It's very important that you guys train your aim so that you can get some muscle memory and properly track your targets. But anyways guys, that is the video on exactly what the best Kovaaks routine for Fortnite is. If you guys did enjoy, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel down below. Be sure to use code SonataYT if you guys do want to support me in the item shop. But that's about it for this video guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.